Don't let the scoreboard fool you. Last game we played against the Snowhawks was definitely not that big of a blowout. 41-15 does not tell the story at all. We got really desperate right at the end of the game and ended up making some mistakes that really extended their lead. But it was a very close, good one throughout. And obviously, they are a very good team. And, the roster isn't the most complete, but they did show us all it takes is a couple of superstars, and you can be one of the best teams in the league. So, with that being said, maybe we have our superstar back in the lineup in Mr. Hendon Hooker. Of course, we still have a couple of injuries, but our starting quarterback, or was going to be our starting quarterback, Hendon Hooker, is officially back from injury. Bagent had a really good game coming back from injury himself, and then didn't really have a great one this last game, and with that being said, it's back to Hendon Hooker. That's just the way it's going to be. Unfortunately, that's the way the league goes. This is what the offense looks like, though. Definitely a lot to be desired, but we do have a pretty good running back group. Kuntz, he's been a pretty good tight end for us. And then looking at the defense, definitely a lot more to be desired. But it is a team that has potential. They're young, and we're hoping to finish out the season strong. Maybe we somehow make the playoffs, but ultimately, the better we play, the better chance we have at a Dev Up from the end of the season awards, the stats, all that kind of stuff. But looking at the players of the week, speaking of, Taylor with a bunch of touchdowns. Tua, who would have thought? Joe Tryon with 3 sacks. And then Mr. White with 1 interception. But going against the Bulls in primetime, we have Russell Wilson as their starting quarterback. Obviously still pretty fast, and then as just enough throwing accuracies and throw power to get it done through the air. Gibbs, very, very good speedy running back. Wide receiver, Terry McLaurin is amazing. Gabe Davis is very good with high potential. And then the rest are just kind of, helpful support players. Kyle Pitts, the most dynamic tight end in the league. Trevor Penning, not a great left tackle. Ellen Jenkins, very good left guard. Center, okay. Right guard, okay. Right tackle, okay, but huge. Left end, Fatukasi. This looks like a 3-4 to me. I don't know if that's actually what they are, but right end being Leonard Williams tells me there's a good chance that they are. Their morale is low as well because they are also a very low overall team. TJ Watt in that 3-4. Freak player. Middle linebackers, Pace, not bad actually. Kendricks, though, definitely on the aging side. And then Zaven Collins. Kind of the wrong scheme, but he actually has some power moves, so I guess you can make it work. Stephon Gilmore on the older side, very good, but definitely need to get some new corners in here as they don't really have anyone that can really develop other than maybe Jacorian Bennett, but he's not even starting. Free safety Savage, who's fast, and then strong safety Derwin James, who's one of the best safeties in the league. But it is the large four-legged animal battle, and as expected, their better half is their running game. It seems like, I can't really tell what they're better at. They're actually pretty balanced here. Yards per... it's like basically the same thing. They score more touchdowns on the outside, but they do run the ball more inside. So I'm going to go run the ball inside. Probably giving you a seizure going back and forth like that. And we're going to throw it short. I think Hendon Hooker is going to hit the ground running. And we're going to pull off D'Angelo Malone, who did have a very good week last week. I'll give him that for Hendon Hooker in the practice. Mainly backup level upgrades, but I suppose Bagent, you never know with the quarterback position on this team, gets 2 to mid. He's pretty accurate, except for deep accuracy. It's just Hendon Hooker has a higher ceiling, and Bagent really stunk it up last game. And here we are for the Virginia Beach Balls. I thought it was beach ball, nothing. Eric Kendricks wearing number 6. I actually thought that was their quarterback for a second, but had an interception and a sack on the season. I thought that was last week, but that's his season, which, we've got guys who are better than those. So, definitely taking a step back a little bit, but overall, our future is brighter than ever as Hendon Hooker is back in the lineup, as you can see right there, him running onto the field. Had a pretty good game before he got injured and, looked pretty solid as a starter for us, but ultimately, is that Russell Wilson wearing up? Oh, wow. Okay. That's a number. But yeah, Hendon Hooker, highest ceiling on the team. I know he is on the older side, but he has athleticism. He has the highest throw power. He's got insane short accuracy, and that's why we focused on that being our focus for the week. And, of course, we're going to be kicking this ball off first, see what the Russell Wilson-led Bulls have for us. You can see on the bottom of the score there, the Tigers with a little bit of an upset, winning the game by 1 over the River Hogs. I don't know who Rick's Hogs are. Maybe Rick whipped out his hog. I don't know. But it will be a kneel down. Let's take a look at Mr. Russell Wilson's numbers on the season. Can't be great if they're playing pretty poorly with a decent overall. And they are not great numbers. 15 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. It's kind of like some Tyson Bagent numbers. But speaking of numbers, you know the drill. 200 likes and we'll do another episode tomorrow. We'll have a rebuild a little bit later today, but regardless of the point, that is the plan. As Cam Jones, we're not going to get out there, and they're going to have a huge run, but it will be coming back. Go for the hit stick. Somebody come up and kill him. Wow, double stiff arm. Jahmyr Gibbs cooking, but it will be coming back as that hold, I think, was on a pretty key player there. Yeah, left side. It's not like it was the right tackle holding or something like that. It was literally the furthest left blocker, so it makes sense. Huge loss for them, though. It's like 40 yards down the field. Can't turn around in time. Left Jahmyr because it was, bigger play than that. Tried to go for the low hit twice in a row on Jahmyr, and he just stiff-armed us both times. That time, though, we did get a piece. Unfortunately, it's going to be about 11 yards, which puts them back in the driver's seat for this first down, and they get it easily. Bourne gets blasted after possession and getting up because he had nobody on him. Really big mistake for him not to just run with that thing, but a first down's a first down. Didn't lose possession or anything. Coming up, leaving the running back open. Try to blow him up. We do. Gets nothing. Great play with Smoke Monday. Covering the curl route and then getting over to the running back to gain nothing. If that crazy play wasn't made, one of them is getting 5 to 10 yards minimum. And right off the line, Terry McLaurin switched me to the wrong guy. Trying to get over there with the safety. We do. Pushed him out of bounds, but to the 21. Burning off the line is Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry's back. Trying to mix it up as much as possible. Trying to blitz, trying to run man coverage, trying to press, trying to do everything. Try to get that cutback lane defended, and we don't because we missed the tackle. Gibbs gains about 6. And look at the Golden Eagles taking care of the Dragons very easily. The Orbits winning by 1 over, didn't even see who the hell it was against, but great tackle there. Will gain next to nothing. 3rd and 5 now from the 16. They move down the field pretty well, but this is where we make our money. The red zone goal line kind of situation, we hold pretty well for the most part. We got Pitts. And that was a little bit of PI, but wow, what a throw. Great timing to Terry McLaurin on the inside, and Terry has put up 2 really big plays to get them into the end zone. Once again, the worst first drive defense in the league gives up yet another touchdown. Slowly over the course of the game, we usually do pretty well, but that first drive is basically a guaranteed score against us. Don't know what it is. We're just trying to get a feel for it, but every time we only get to the 20 on this one. That return wasn't the best. But speaking of returns, Hendon Hooker back in the lineup. Like we said, we've seen some special things from him early on, as 30 for 51, 411 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick. If I'm not mistaken, that pick wasn't even his fault. Gonna go with a zig with Cobb in practice this week. Cobb was cooking. Put the corn on the cob. I don't know what that means, but 7 yards anyways. There was a couple of plays. I think there was 3 plays in a row that were touchdowns in the practice that we had, so. Over the middle, there goes, who's that, Randall Cobb again? The old man looking pretty fresh right now, I gotta say. The thing is, when he's healthy, he is a pretty good wide receiver. The problem is, now I'm probably gonna jinx it, usually hurt. And that's really the big problem for him. Hendon Hooker dealing pretty well. I don't know if that was just bad timing, but 6 yards could have been more, but could have been less. We are moving in a hurry here. Do I like this counter? Probably not. Maybe we don't run that again. Tyler Beatty, if we can ID... I don't really want to do that. Oh, no. Why does that happen? Am I hitting the wrong button for that? Maybe it's only left bumper. I've always hit both. What do you mean? It is. I always hit both, and it's only one. That's a mistake. Doesn't matter, though. It does matter, as I don't know who to blame. Do I blame the timing of the throw, or do I blame Kendricks for being good? Because that was a good play by him, and I thought we had that. Instead, it's going to be a field goal. Oh, no. Yep. You can tell why he almost blocked it, because we missed the accuracy. That thing came out gunning. And I missed it by a little bit. That's why, you know, that's what I like. I like the difficulty there. Get out there. Good hit, but Kyle Pitts finally getting involved. That's not a good thing. It's not good when a team remembers they have Kyle Pitts. That's when things usually go for the worst. Doug Costin trying to push, can't. It's a run, but it goes nowhere. So far doing a pretty good job after that huge run that was called back on the holding call. The Monarchs versus the Sentinels. Monarchs putting up some games here. Let's get some defense here. Screen pass. We're out there with Hicks. And Gibbs carries forward for the 10-yard first down. That is very unfortunate. I felt like we had him. We did a really good job with Hicks, causing him to cut back inside, which was really impressive. Oh, we get blasted, but nowhere to go. A loss of 3 by Orgy. 4 for 1. That is a hell of a deal. Stay near the middle of the... Wow, look at that center. He is a schmollman. Over there. Picked, but it could be a late hit. There's no way we just roughed him. There's no way. Tell me it's another hold. No shot. Who was it? It had to be the blitzing DB. It was Ika. I can't even blame him because he's so big. Always double teamed. That hurts. Turnover on a great jump. Taken away. We did a really good job at a cutback by Gibbs. Slips off the tackles, gains 12. We had it. We got to forget about it, but we also had it. It was an interception, another one on the season for Weatherford. Thought it was a screen. That drag is open. He's going to take him late, which doesn't allow him to really move upfield, but it's still 7. 8 for 8 for Russell. Would have had that pick. Would not have been perfect. Would have been far from it because an interception is massive. Of course, that is not going to be the reality. As we keep penalizing. Huge hit by Weatherford. Another loss on the play. 3rd and 4. Coming with the blitz. Can't get over the running back in time. The pressure's there. Fumble. Recovered by the defense, but that might be down by contact. We'll have to see. We will have to see. I don't know who got a piece of him. Don't know why he didn't throw to the running back either. Cam Jones. I think that right knee is down. I can't tell. I really can't. They're going to say that he wasn't down. I'm really curious here. Oh, yeah, he wasn't. The ball's coming out right there. I mean, even there it's clear to tell, and he's still not down. That is a close call. One way or another, Weatherford was getting that turnover back. Recovers the fumble. I think he either recovered or he forced it. Let's get out of the way. Good job, and we go all the way up the sideline for 14 with Hendon. Don't get me wrong, the speed is a massive part on why we really love him, but it's just like really an addition. Oh, there we go. Got some room. Nice move. Slips off. Gains a bunch after the first failed run. More yards than Jameer Gibbs now. Running it towards TJ. And we get some really good blocks. Beatty, really good block from Kuntz all the way to the 26. Huge runs. All right, going to the second quarter. They are leading, but we're in a really good spot here. We just got to finish this drive out with a score. Should have had a field goal. And I think we're going to throw this ball. They are very close to the line of scrimmage. Quick throw outside. Booty gets one on Gilmore for 7. I mean, you don't have to be that good at route running to get something on that. I don't like the run look, but I don't like the pass looks either, so we're going to try to find something. And we do. Nice slip off of TJ Watt, who was obviously still being blocked at the time, but, you know, broken tackle is a broken tackle. I do like Randall Cobb after the catch, so a little sweep action maybe. And Randall Cobb cuts it upfield. Randall Cobb slipping. Randall fumbles into the end zone, but recovered by Randall. Touchdown's a touchdown, baby. Randall Cobb, talked about it in practice, breaking tackles left and right, making touchdowns happen, and that one was a crazy one. Slips off, fumbles, might have already been in the end zone anyways, recovers his own fumble, and that was an effort and a half. Unbelievable play. And that better be counting as a passing touchdown because that was absolutely in. Oh, actually his knee was down. I don't think this is a touchdown at all. If they're going to call this a touchdown, it's got to be a touchdown based on the initial play. That knee is down. You can even argue the knee is down here, which is definitely short. This is probably going to be reviewed. Oh, that's so unfortunate. A great effort removed. It was a passing touchdown, too, so it affects Hendon. That knee was down. Fumble would not have been legit regardless of the point. What an effort by Randall Cobb, though, the old man. Reversed on the field. Hendon Hooker with the read option. And Hendon Hooker, easy as they get, gets the rushing touchdown. Touchdown's a touchdown. Feels so bad, though, because Randall absolutely deserved that. He put so much effort into that play. Oh, we didn't finish the tackle. Gibbs getting blasted, gains 9. That really sucks. Uh-oh. You want the play action. That's almost never good. Pitts, that was a weird play. Still yet to not complete the pass. We all know what we saw. We all saw that he threw a pick. And we all saw that he fumbled. But statistically, it's not going to really matter as Gibbs is churning for that first down, lowering the shoulder, showing a little bit of power off, working out right now. I don't know how to feel about it other than disgusted, I guess. Oh, we stepped up in the wrong spot. Get that edge, there we go. It's hit or miss right now, but when Gibbs has a little bit of momentum, he's hard to bring down. Bringing the blitz. Can run in with Weatherford. Oh, no. Read op. Oh, what the hell is Russell doing? He's like, screw this. I'm cutting it all the way back for the touchdown. Loses 2. Move Jones over the middle here. Go with Malone. There's no way he's a good finesse blocker. Oh, he's open. Can't get it. Go with the strip so we have the safety. 10 for 10 for Russell. It's not like these are all deep plays or really good reads that are really hard to make. But, still. Oh, he just ran it out of the way. Learned my lesson to wait. And Jahmyr Gibbs is injured. Oh no. Oh, darn. That sucks. Looks like he will probably be back. I don't even remember who their backup running back was. I just assumed he was going to be the guy the whole game, and it looked like somebody was changing his diaper. What the hell was that? Wide receiver, where's the running back? I guess they just don't have one out here. Step out. Oh, my. Where is Jones going? We might have to go best on best. It might be Riley Moss traveling, which, that's something. Genuinely, where is he going, though? Like, there's no reason for him to leave Terry McLaurin. He's in the deep blue, and he just gets lost. Back to the 20-yard line we go. Running the stretch to the outside. TJ is kind of lost there, and Rodriguez gets a runoff. Holy, Derwin barely catching the edge there. Played it pretty poorly, to be honest, but gave himself just enough room to be able to recover on it. TJ on the other side now. Always, paying attention to where TJ Watt is. Inside, Shorter. Nice! Shorter catches it and slips off for a 15-yard gain. Offense is looking okay so far. Once again, they don't have that great of a team. They got a couple of superstars on defense, but the in-betweens are kind of lacking. This is a tough one. And he holds on! Booty! What a play! This team has come to play right now. I know we're losing, but the offense specifically is looking actually pretty good. Rodriguez, oh my, and dropped. Yeah, we know the rules. If it hits your hands, it has to be caught. But that ball was out there. And it is a running back. But still, needs to be caught. Running the ball with Beatty. And there goes TJ Watt this time. We gain a yard. Could have been so much more if TJ would have gotten blocked for a slight bit longer. But now we set it up to the left. See if Beatty can make a play on the screen. He's open. Oh, it's a really good move. Doesn't get it, though. And Beatty is going to be short. We got to go for it. There's no choice. Try to back juke to make him run by, and he somehow slowed down in time. I don't know how. And that will be as free as possible. Slips off and gets blasted by Derwin. I'm really shocked he didn't fumble there. First down, though. We will have to hike this before the 2-minute warning, sadly, because it would be nice to try and get this to be the last drive. And there goes Kuntz. Kuntz in! Tied up, but they have a lot of time. Maybe they knew what they were doing when they put this game on primetime. Battle of Mid is really looking good. Are we cooking? Are we cooking? We look like we're cooking. Touchdown. Bisons. A little bit of pressure. Stepped up. Delivers. Remember, this is a game that we should be leading in because we had a field goal and just completely sold. And we moved over there. It's all you, Cam. Nice. Gainwell. So Gainwell was out there. He just has a wide receiver number. I forgot about that. They can't even get the 2-minute warning right. It's the 2-minute warning. It was 2 seconds left until the 2-minute warning, and it's 1:59. A whole second lost. What if one of us needs that second? Gone. Didn't have... Oh, my. Where in the world? What a hit, though. Blasted him. But, yeah, Russell Wilson still 12 for 12. All right. 1:40 in the second. They have all the time in the world, and didn't think we were going to get a straight-up pick on it, so let Riley Moss get up there, swat that thing. Instead of misjudging it, ball goes over his head, and it's a massive gainer. Hits on the other side. Oh, we missed hard. I don't know why he took it. Because we're dumb. That's why he took that. 3rd and 5. Could have been a little bit less than that, I will admit. Who's manned up? Who's manned up? Cam! Oh, he gets burned. Try to strip it out there, and he still holds on. That's crazy. Trying to get out there to help. Blast him. Man, these guys are taking hits, though. I don't know why he didn't go to bounds. I know they have the timeouts. Oh, it's Pitts. I keep forgetting Pitts is just like, he looks like an athletic freak because he is one. And Riley Moss just dropped a potential pick 6. But you know what? Russell's human. 2 incompletions now in the game. Who would have thought? Burned and dropped. 4th and 5. That's a field goal that is long. Let's see what they do with this. They are going to punt it. I don't know why they didn't run it. They had 2 timeouts. They could have ran the ball with Gainwell. Oh, it's a fake! There's no way. They just completed a fake on us. You've got to be kidding me. The fake call of the century. Not really, but it was a pretty good fake. All right, I mean, it can't be wrong now because not only does it not give us the possession we thought we were going to get, but it also gives them a chance to actually score here. Malone, great play, huge hit. Russell should have threw that thing away. This clock is moving. 25 seconds left in the second. Protect that end zone. Move the safety over a little bit more. Get stuck on the D-line, but at least I'm not the deep safety. Russell Wilson. Oh, no. And we missed by an inch. Oh, no way. That is just perfect blocking. That's really where that comes from. Terry McLaurin, another touchdown. Missed it by an inch. Look how close this was. Let's see how close. Oh, no way. I mean, just like grow your fingers out, dude. Don't get me wrong. I'm not feeling too bad about the position we're in, but at the same time, 15 seconds, 3 timeouts, maybe. Never mind. And the hooker takes a hit for nothing. Let's just run the ball out and be happy. That was a lockdown coverage. You never know. Our run game has had a couple of breakaway runs. You get 15-20 on this, we have a Hail Mary chance. Highly doubt we get that, but you never know. Oh, if we didn't get that tackle off the edge, might have actually had some room. But we're just going to be happy with that deficit as we are now down by 7 against the Bulls. Yardage is pretty close, right? Plays run, they've definitely had more, but that is because they got the ball first, so expecting better in the second half. Either way, this is a close one. I know their record is low, but yeah, I don't really feel good about that now. Now that I think about their record, I'm like, yeah, maybe we should be doing better. The Tigers over the Riverhogs, we've seen that one by 1. Not a really a great performance by either team, but a close game nonetheless. Then we see the Voyagers versus the Mounties. And Dak Prescott putting up some numbers again, winning that game, but barely against a 3-9 team at the time. Mounties do move on to 12-1 anyways, though. Very good game, both sides, but ultimately the Mounties showing that, you know, they know how to win games. Looking at the Steamers, don't know if that's the final result or not, but that's a pretty big win if the Steamers did win that. And, of course, Russell Wilson, all the time in the world this game. As you can see, I mean, look at how much time he has. That's the last play we just seen with Terry McLaurin at left side. And that's really the tail of the tape right now. The difference in this game is the blocking. The blocking. I mean, our blocking's been pretty good, too, in fairness, but their blocking has been on another level. We're going to be defending the short pass and attacking the short pass. So here it is to start the second half. Down 7, but with ball. So it's, I mean, if you think about your offense being good enough to score every time, basically back to square one. Maybe you don't need your offense as Hayes almost takes it back for a touchdown, but gets it to 32. It's still a really good play. And Chris Rodriguez, 46 yards, just haven't run the ball too much. But we've had success through the air as well. So it's not like, oh, we need to get back to the ground game. Sure, it would help. But at the same time, we've been good in the pass game too. Here we go to start the game off with a stretch and try to go for it all. We gained 2, maybe could have gained 3 or 4 if we would have went just straight up. Got a little crossing play to Kuntz here. Oh, I didn't know he was supposed to stop, and that ball thankfully just sits right down in between everyone. It's like a baseball play, really. It's like a base hit. That was close. I thought he was going to continue over the field. I thought it was an option, but it might have actually just been intended there. And there is nobody on Boutte who will get enough for the first down. He's had a couple of big plays in this game so far. And the play action on this play is not what I was hoping it was going to be, but we're still going to run it anyways. Randall Cobb, clean pocket, perfect throw. Cobb's having a decent game. Really wish he would have that rushing touchdown because he deserved it, but still, can't go on and on about that. It's almost like that interception, which was wiped away anyways. And Kendricks gets lucky. I know the read options what hurt Hendon in the first place, but at the end of the day, his legs are a viable weapon. And I think if you're not using them, you're just plain scared. Shorter over the middle. Try to truck. Derwin James has been pretty much everywhere. That's kind of a great way to explain how he plays in general. 3rd and 3, definitely manageable. I'm going to go with a slant from shorter, see if he can just use the size to get a look. And maybe he does. Oh, you don't have the time! And almost pick 6 by Leonard Williams. Oh my. Literally just about to dump it off for the first down, and instead it will be a field goal. This time actually hit, though. It should be 20-21. Instead, it's 17-21. From the 25-yard line, let's maybe give a little bit of a cushion over to McLaurin. Move Monday over. We have a chance to stop the run, but if it's a counter, we're in trouble. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I mean, it's a fair hit, kind of. It felt a little late anyways, but at the same time, I don't think any ref in their right mind call that a late hit because that's Terry McLaurin. Nobody should be dropping that, let alone him. That is a wild, wide open drop. And Russell's finally in some pressure, and he throws it away. That perfect game he had is definitely falling back a little bit. Some incompletions now. Oh, no. Good hit, but Gabe Davis has been about as clutch as they come today. Man has been viable on those must-have-it downs. Oh, my God. That could be a score. Oh, wow. What is Gainwell doing? Just run. Why are you doing too much? Just run. He gains 5 on what could have been a touchdown if he's just running full blast. He had a convoy, and he just slowed down. Good job by the DB, though. Maybe there was something there I didn't see. We had to cover the slant. Good job knocking Pitts out of bounds. But I think anytime you have to choose the guy that's going flat or the guy that's going over the middle, you obviously have to go over the middle, right? Because if he catches it in his stride, he's gone. Going... not even down the sideline, but horizontal to the sideline. Oh, wow. We slipped. Oh, Gabe Davis. Man, Gabe Davis on those deep ends and curl routes have been brutal. They call him the 10-yard man. They call me the 10-centimeter man. Cam Jones on the inside. Could be a run. It is a run. Try to turn around. Couldn't. Smoke Monday gets in there. Another 5 yards for Gainwell. He's been the 5-yard man. Should have been the huge touchdown man, but you know what? We'll take what we can get. Could be that one play action that rolls left. It is not a play action. Ika missed the tackle, and Gainwell says, I'm the 10-yard man as well. To the 8. We've been so close this drive and just can't quite stop them. Weatherford does a decent job of at least slowing them down, and that will only be a 2-yard gain because of it. Going to go with mid-blitz as I feel like this is a passing down. I feel like this is a passing down for them. Maybe not. And we do enough. We get there with Smoke Monday. It gains 4 yards, but if we're not there with Smoke Monday, that's a freebie. The stop still was had. A lot of receivers here. Run committed anyways. They've been running the ball too effectively not to from 2 yards out. Hicks, huge hit. Loses 2, and that should just put it back to 7. Clutch, clutch, clutch tackle there. Eli Ricks off the edge. Trying to get in there. Can't. Smoke Monday, please. All right, Hayes, you came close once. Let's try to do it again. And Derwin James is a special teamer. Okay. I'm sure that's what I would do. I know it looks scary, but this kind of looks like that mid look. This is usually not a great look to stop the run on. And Derwin, no, it's Gilmore. 5 yards, though, is fair enough. All right, ID the Mike. We still let the Mike walk free. There we go, Rodriguez! All the way up the sideline to the 47. Finding room, looking good. Wish we had something like deep over the middle, but we don't. Open enough. What a catch! He just plucked that thing. Booty has looked pretty good today. Really good throw as well. We kind of got pushed back last time we ran this, but let's see what we got. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're just gonna get our yards. Couldn't really bounce it all the way. Good find though. And we're going for that deep play action. Let's see it. Come on, Shorter. Show us some route running for once in your life. Nice. Open. Throws on the money. Shorter. Dives. Touchdown. I don't think we had the agility to cut it and run it. I think we get stopped short. I'm almost certain of it. What a dive. That was crazy. I just hope he was actually in. I don't think we had the agility to make that play, and that's why we dove. What a beauty. A quick drive, too. What a play. Their corners are pretty bad, I got to say. I'm pretty sure it was Savage on that play, but that's even worse. Oh, my God. These linemen have had a fun time today, I'll tell you that much. Hell, even our lines had a pretty good time today, even, you know, with TJ on the other side. Oh, we got blocked up. One to beat. Good hit, Riley. All tied up, 24-all, entering the 4th freaking quarter. Anyone's game. It's a really big battle for the draft picks. They should really want to lose this, and obviously we still have a sliver of a chance at the playoffs. But if we lost this one, we would still have a pretty good chance at turning this into a decent draft pick season. Good defense there. I mean, we saw that perfectly. We could have maybe got more aggressive, so he would have gained, you know, even less, but I think making sure that that isn't a first down was the priority. Russell, no way he flings that perfectly. Huge hit, but no finish. Thankfully, Weatherford was there to help. Hits, big play for the first down. I thought Russell was just going to roll out all the way, but instead he just flicks it perfectly. Doug Costin gets a push. We need those linebackers up. I don't know if they just expected the Doug Costin just like run through 2 linemen and then finish the play himself. We overran it, but we got there. Good teamwork. It's only 2. 3rd and 5 again. Bring the blitz. And we're on this. I don't know if I agree with that call. We brought a lot of players up. It's 4th and 3. They got, you know, maybe a little too conservative because they're like, hey, we get the field goal. It's a lead. I don't know. I think their offense has been good enough to be trying to go for the first down there. No block. And it will be a lead, I suppose. Kick deep. Hayes on the return. Cobb misses his guy. Hayes still finds a way to about the 30. Was going to do the read option, but this is like just way more free. Just a straight up run. Beatty swings around that corner for 5. Beatty back inside. Clock is not a problem. There goes Beatty. Gains about 9. Stretch back left. Kuntz as the lead block. And we're not going to get edge. Oh, that was a bad dive by him, but fumble! Recovered by, I don't even think it was the tight end, maybe? Oh my, these fumbles are not good for the heart. Somehow, it was Rodriguez that fell on it. And I wanted Rodriguez there, speaking of, but Booty was the safer bet last second. Good find. Hooker playing pretty well. Once again, hasn't had to do anything like spectacularly difficult, but so far so good. We basically have 5 out. Shorter. Great catch. First down. Shorter for 74 and a touchdown with an insane dive as well. It's pretty dramatic. Shorter. That's a bit of a windup. Holds on. No. Hit sticked and dropped. Oh, that's a pretty good throw. It's a little high. It's a little high. But it was good enough. It needs to be caught. Going to go the play action. The run game has been pretty lethal, but they are stacked, so it'd be kind of dumb for us to actually go for this. Shorter. Man, Shorter's had himself a decent game. Wish he would have finished that touchdown, but to the 7 anyways. Especially with the time on the clock, it's impossible for us to waste all the clock, so the quicker we score, the better it is in case they score. And that is, wow, that is the freest touchdown we'll ever see. I have not seen blocks like that in some time. Beatty with the easiest rushing touchdown in NFL history. Gives us the 4-point lead. But with 4 minutes left, they still have a chance. And try to step up in the middle. The middle line, the running back was wide open. Russell slips off, slides forward to the 49. How do we not kill him there? Don't get me wrong, that slip-off kind of like hurdle play by Russell looked cool as hell, but that's not the point. Oh, that was a great play by us. Slow down just in case, because he kind of slowed down himself to maybe cut back. And the athleticism of Weatherford is just undeniable. Got to get him a dev up, man. Don't get me wrong, Cam Jones hasn't been bad, but you know it's just not even comparable. And wow, Pitts just dropped that one without even trying. It was like the moment it touched his fingers, it just bounced off. Is that man? Oh my. Man against Gabe? I don't think so. Yeah, we can't audible to that. Gabe Davis playing tight end now? What the hell's going on? Oh, there's Pitts. Perfect. Fine. Good adjustment by Russell to the 19. Ironically enough, they're scoring too quickly now. Going out of bounds on top of it. I would have tried to stay in bounds if I was him. Make this the final drive. Motion? What was that? Just switching the side for the run. Cam? Oh, wow. 6-yard gain for Gibbs. Should have mentioned that he did come back. Took him a while, but he's here now. Kind of wish he wasn't. Weatherford, oh, we try to go for the bait. It's a great tackle, though. But to the 9. I suppose no matter what, we will have another chance at it if they're finding a way to get that first down and then another touchdown, potentially. They should really let this go to the 2-minute. They won't. And Pitts to the outside. Will try to cut it in. Can't. Gets to the 2, and I think it was out of bounds, which is good for us. Was out of bounds. Move Riley Moss. We're going to run commit here. I think this is a run. And we were on that, but not enough. The Bulls will take the lead, but we have 2 minutes and all the timeouts in the world to try and regain it or tie. Once again, this should be a tie, speaking of, but we missed that field goal. The freaking Beach Bulls. Hayes on the return. Not the best return in the world, but gets us to 28. There goes that man. Having a very good game in his comeback from injury. Going with the play action, Randall Cobb. Gonna throw it away. Didn't have the time to get Cobb. 66% completion percentage in this game. Run game, it's still there, but I prefer to not. Oh, that's a close call. What a catch by Beatty. That's big. Big. 5 yards gain. I don't want to hurry up here because I want a different play. The 2 running backs in here. Lethal running back duo. It's going to be hard to cover both of them. He actually read that pretty well, but Beatty still catches it and runs upfield. They both kind of left the tight end open, but obviously my goal on that play is just get that first down. Just need the field goal, so don't have to do too much. We would like the touchdown. Randall Cobb gets out of bounds, I think. Oh, not again! Hendon's hurt again! Oh my God, are you serious? What's his injury? I suppose he does only have 81 injury. Where's the toughness? Does it not show? Unless he's got 81 because of the injury. And I know there's a lot of people saying, hey, the injuries, they're kind of crazy. You know, maybe there's too many, but it's really not. I mean, what week are we in? We're really deep into the season, and you know, by now, every team would have many players on the injury report. Like, that's just how it goes. Shorter's open, couldn't get it there. Bajan had a chance. Unfortunately, not going to get that ball there. What's the injury? Oh, they're not going to show it. Is it maybe one more and then we see it? Hopefully it's nothing too bad. He did call over for help, which is worrisome. It's a tough throw. Dot by Bajent, though. We're going to call a timeout here. Out for the season. Are you kidding me? There goes his future. And there's literally no way that we can. How do they have the momentum this hard that our plays are like wrong? Shorter. Couldn't cut him upfield, but that's a pretty good throw. You've got to be kidding me. He's out for the season. How? How is he so weak, though? Like, that's insane. He has a chance. Really didn't believe in that throw anyways, but I was trying to look for Cobb in the end zone. That's actually insane. Season ender after coming back from missing a few weeks. Running back. Bagent, please. Well, hopefully we don't sell, because the game's over if we sell. Field goal's up. Should be good. They now have 50 seconds. I've never seen a more injury-prone quarterback. Like, that is insane. Terry McLaurin, 101 yards with 3 touchdowns in today's game. And a chance to maybe win it for his team on this final drive. They have all 3 timeouts. There's no reason for them not to go for this. Secret Bagent man is back in. Oh my God, Gibbs. Here goes Russell. Sliding. I'm not going to call timeout here. Eddie Pinheiro doesn't exactly instill fear in me, but, I mean, he's an NFL kicker after all. All it takes is just getting in position. 2nd and 2. I would have maybe ran up the middle there if I was them, and I really should not have done that. Does he stay in bounds anyways? He does. Okay, fair enough. They only need about 10 to 15. You can see that line. It's the second line they need. The first one is obviously the first down. Outside. Oh, my. They got way more than that. I guess we call a timeout. Not really sure what's the story here. Got a run commit. Only chance we have is to force them backwards. Good hit. We'll call another timeout. Try our best to force them backwards, like we said. Running goal line. They have a lot of receivers out there, so I'm not going to run commit, but we should have the lineup if they do run it. Barely. Good hit. They lose a yard. Now they're calling a timeout, which is weird. I'm not gonna run commit again because this could be a pass. Get in there. Gibbs is breaking tackles. Oh! If that's a hold, we gotta accept that. We have no choice. Because the clock's going to be running anyways. This is a situation now. Oh, who even knows if they have enough time? 21 seconds is not a lot. I'm going to run commit again. Not again, but this time actually run commit. And they lose 2. I mean, I'm just saying. And they got to hurry up to this line for the field goal. They will get this off. But it's not as easy as it was. Not going to get the block. The kick is up. And he has enough leg. It was actually kind of dramatic there. They almost choked. But ultimately, Hendon Hooker gets injured. Bagent can't do the job. He gets a field goal to tie it, but with enough time on the clock for them to come back, they win the game 37-34. And with the drama in this one, I've said it a few times in this channel's history, that might have been one of the greatest games we've ever played on the channel. I got to be honest. That was, like, there was so many different storylines going on, and there was so much back and forth, and the clutching, and that was a game. There's nothing else to say about it, but that was a game. Shorter had a great game. The running game was pretty good, and unfortunately, whether it be a missed field goal earlier in the game or a injured quarterback, we lose by 3. Justin Shorter with an upgrade point, though. His release is already 71, so at this point, yes, release is important, but I think his athleticism ratings are the biggest issue right now. So deep threat for that chance. 2 to release, 2 to deep route. That's pretty good. We want the release upgrades anytime we can get them while having a chance at short, medium, and deep, which usually release or the physical upgrade for release is almost always short. And now Cam Jones is a 71 overall linebacker, which is pretty good. He's obviously star dev. Decent little upgrade. Gets 1 to pretty much everything. And then we look at Smoke Monday, who obviously himself needs some speed stuff. Doesn't get the scheme fit with the zone coverage upgrade, but does get a +2 to zone, which puts him at 65 now. Very, very unfortunate way to lose that game, as we now drop to 5-8 to join the Bulls. So as it stands, I believe we'd be ahead of them in the draft order. Obviously, there's still a chance, but I think if we were to lose one more game, we'd be done for. So where we stand right now is, what is that, pick 10, pick 11, which is a pretty good draft pick. I think right now, as it stands, it would probably be edge rusher, because we're probably not ready for a quarterback. But if there's a really good quarterback, I mean, I'm not going to pass on a franchise either. So we'll see what happens there. But what a game. The Voyagers come up next. We're at home for this one, and we're still competing. But man, does it suck having a season ender for our quarterback. Where the hell is the injury, though? Where did it go? Wait, did they misdiagnose it? Did they believe it was a season ender, but it actually wasn't? Because I got to be honest, the way he called for help, hey, come over here. Yes, it looked bad, but I didn't think it was as bad as it seemed. Did they misdiagnose a season-ending injury? Because he's fine. I think it was one of those, we believe it's serious, and we won't know until Monday. And the test came back, and we avoided one. we might have avoided one. Of course, will it matter, as our best season can come out as a 9-8 season, and that might not be enough for the playoffs, but hey, more Hendon Hooker football works out for me, as this is the way it looks right now. The Riverhogs at 7 and the Wizards at 7 for the seeds in each conference. Let's actually take a look at what the Wizards are looking like these days. The Wizards are sitting at... Where the hell are the Wizards? Am I blind? I might have missed them. They might have been really high and I just didn't know it. Wait, what? Okay, 7-5. That's pretty significant in fairness, but we shall see. We shall see. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed that one, which, I mean, if you didn't, I don't know what you're going to enjoy, all right? You're a miserable person, and I will give you a hug because you need to feel better. But maybe leave a like. 200 likes, we'll have another episode tomorrow where Hendon Hooker apparently is going to be the quarterback. I guess, it seems. Maybe subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I really do appreciate your support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays for non-Madden content. Been trying to finish up Spider-Man 2. I know a game came out like millions of years ago now, but I did upload an episode this week, and probably will upload another one on either Sunday or Monday. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for the next video. But until next video, see ya!